Welcome back to Jackal Cards. A little bit of a special video this time. We're opening a booster box of Phantasmal Flames because recently the channel has hit 100 subscribers. It's an insane milestone and I never expected it to happen as quick as it has. I've only really started this channel to give myself more of a reason to open my packs, because I believe in life, if you want to do something, if you give yourself enough reasons to do it, it will happen without fail. And I really enjoy opening packs, and I don't just want to keep it sealed. I am also a sealed collector, but I would like to open a lot more than I keep sealed. So that's why I'm doing this, I suppose. So enjoy the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Let's jump in. Let's open 36 packs Phantasmal Flames. So if you've been following along my journey with Phantasmal Flames, you'll know I already have the big Charizard, the big Charizard X EX SIR, and I'm now looking for other SIRs and just generally a lot of these very cool illustration rares as well. I've got a few of them, but there's some that I don't have. I'm very much looking forward to finding them. And oh, Fire Breather. This actually is about my third Fire Breather, which is fine. Take a Fire Breather. Get him in there. Alright. Next pack. Jump straight in. Sandile, Swinub, Lotad, Boltund, Fire Breather, Ludicolo, Honchkrow, Lockix, Alchemy, Ambipom. Code there. Next pack, we got a big Heracross pack. Okay, Boltund, Sandile, Charmander, Mamoswine, Jumbo Ice Cream, Wigglytuff, Paldan, Taurus, Dawn, and the Charizard XEX, but not the SIR and not the Ultra Rare. But, I mean, come on. There's a reason I've gone so heavy into Phantasmal Flames, and it's because, I mean, I'd like to get more Mega Evolution. That might be the next booster box I want to open up. They've got those really good enhanced ones where you get that nice Bulbasaur with the stamp on it. I've actually got the Venusaur SIR from that set, which I'm very happy with. I've had good luck with Mega Evolutions, which is why I'm more than happy to go into it reasonably heavy, because it is a lot of fun to open. I mean, you can't expect to get full value opening something like this. It's very new. Value comes when you know, when the set itself has had time to actually, you know, solidify, and the prices can start going up, I guess. Prim plop into Toxtricity Hollow. That one. But yeah, I've had a good amount of luck with these ones. I've picked up the Ultra Rare Charizard and the SIR. The only Charizard I'm missing is the Gold. Now, unfortunately, that's the most rare one and the least likely to get hit. But, you know, we up our chances by opening more packs. Bronzor, Trapinch, Krokorok, Jigglypuff, Bronzong, Sacred Charm, Darmanitan, Gligar Reverse. Yes! That's the Dawn SIR. That's huge. Believe it or not, this is the second one of these I've pulled. I actually sold the first one along with Team Rocket's Mewtwo, and I bought with it a bunch of singles, some graded cards. I went to a card show nearby to me, and we have Pawmot Hollow. Yeah, I went to a card show nearby me and managed to pick up a lot of singles graded, and also that first Phantasmal Flames ETB where I got the Charizard out of. So I think I mean, if I was to sell it straight away, I would have got the value, but I mean, maybe not quite now. It's sitting actually about the same price the Mewtwo was when I sold the Mewtwo, so it's pretty good. I got a lot of other stuff as well, so I mean, that was insane. And the Dawn I sold with that one. Let's look at it for a second. Let's just admire it. Let's take just a second to smell the roses. Much like Dawn looks like she's doing, just going for a stroll in the countryside. Just living life, enjoying it. Yeah, that's a great SIR. And I like it when they put a lot of effort into trainer cards as well, because I think there's a lot they can do with them. There's some very interesting characters in the series that they can illustrate. And I think it's cool when they go in on them a little bit. Alright, Krokorok, Jigglypuff, Seal, Gloom, Wondrous Patch, Seviper, Lokix, Ludicolo, Archulodon, Caludon, still there, Suicune, and Code Card. Alright, we're moving and we're schmoving. Here we go. Alright. Little Lotad, Boltund, Buneary, Bramblin, Eternatus, Dizzying Valley, Alchemy, Boltund, Wigglytuff Reverse, and then Mega Diancie EX. I've got a bunch of these, but they look so good. I keep talking about... Oops, sorry, bumped the camera. I keep talking about how much I like the cards in basically every Pokemon set. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't enjoy all the cards, or at least a very high percentage of them. But with these Mega Evolution sort of like regular hit EXs, I think they look head and shoulders above normal EXs. There's no comparison. And even like if you want to sell them in the future, like I'm sure they'll be worth more than a lot of the other EXs, just based on just how much effort it looks like was put into them over the old EXs. Anyway, Buneary, Bramblin, Absol, Oddish, Wondrous Patch, Gramble, Bronzong, Darmanitan Reverse, Past One Reverse, and the Mismagius Ultra Rare. I don't know if I have this. That's very cool though. I love it when they put these. Yeah, I love it. I'm a big fan. Alrighty, we're moving. I mean, the Dawn SIR, I think that's like $50 odd. I'm sure I will have put it up on the screen by now. That's a full-on guess. I've not looked it up. I wouldn't have expected to pull that today, so I'm pretty stoked with that. Seal, Gloom, Carvana, Yampa, Linoon, Battle Cage, Ludicolo, Charmeleon, Reverse, always gets me, Cresselia Reverse into Genesect Hollow, Code Card, alrighty, alright. Actually, there is something else I wanted to do today, a little bit of an extra celebration. At my work, they recently did a Secret Santa. They did a little bit after Christmas, just because there was a lot of people away doing holidays and stuff like that. But Secret Santa, it's not a secret. Moltres Hollow there. It's not a secret to my work colleagues that I enjoy some Pokemon cards, and so I figured I would get that for my Secret Santa. And so the person who got me my Secret Santa present got me Crown Zenith pack, which I actually haven't opened any of ever. I got back in to Pokemon during Scarlet and Violet. So I've been in and out over the years. But I got back in for Scarlet and Violet. So Crown Zenith was it was still going when I started, but I was more interested in the Scarlet and Violet illustration rares, secret illustration rares, stuff like that. So I'm keen, because it's got such a high hit rate, to have a go at this. Once we finish the booster box, I'm gonna jump into this one and see what we can pull. So, happy day. Anyway, for now, we'll carry on with Phantasmal Flames. I love this set. It's great. It's been really great. I've really enjoyed ripping as much of this as I can. Pormo, Jigglypuff, Gloom, Grimsley's Move, Paldean Taurus, Lockix, Pormo Reverse, Punk Helmet, and another Miss Magius. Very good. There. Yeah, I'm enjoying it to the point where I actually am not even, I've not put any away for my sealed collection yet. Usually I would put one of the thing that I want, usually like a booster box, maybe if I can find it for a reasonable price. I would put one of those away, and then if I find anything after that for a reasonable price, then I would get that and open it. But I've actually mostly just been opening Mega Evolution stuff, like base and Phantasmal Flames. So, go figure. I guess in my mind I have more time to get the products from Mega Evolution. Hopefully they're printing it for a little while yet. But things are coming very quickly. Oh, Togedemaru. That's a nice card. That's a really nice card. I'm pretty sure I don't have this, so that is very nice. That there, these over here, and we'll get a sleeve on this beautiful card. Very happy with that. But yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments, how are you guys collecting? Are you a bit of sealed? Are you just, you know, using binders? Myself, I do a little bit of everything. I've got some binders that I'll probably show in a video at one point, a bit of a collection tour video where I take you through what I've got. I've got a little bit of stuff, and I think, you know, find it interesting. There's some things coming in a couple of weeks. Bolton Reverse, Piplup Reverse into a Zacian Hollow. I've got a few things coming planned in a couple of weeks. I've been in a little bit of a holding pattern with the channel leading up to 100 subscribers. I've had things happening in my life. For instance, I recently purchased a house with my wife, and we'll be moving into that next week, actually. Well, next week as of filming this video. Not sure when this will come out, but as soon as possible, to be honest, because you know, 100 subscribers, you don't want to be releasing a video of 100 subscribers too far away from when you actually have 100 subscribers, otherwise it's a little bit pointless to celebrate it. Although, is it? Maybe not. Maybe that's a bit much. Jigglypuff, Gloom, Charmander, Sableye. I don't know if I've seen that. I guess I have, maybe I just went past it. It looks very cool, very interesting. Honchkrow, Blowtorch, Cresselia. We got the Ghastly Reverse, the Baniri Reverse into a Pormo Hollow code card. Alright, let me put these out of the way before I have a stack of Pokemon cards going all over the place. Trying to keep things a little bit neat, as I'm sure you can understand. But anyway, yeah, so my wife and I and our son, we're moving into our own house. It's been quite an insane journey, as I'm sure anyone in Australia who is looking for a house anywhere. It's wild. It's absolutely insane. I could talk about it for a long time, I feel. A long time. How sort of broken the whole housing system feels in Australia, and there's nothing I could say that would be in any way a novel take. It would just be me venting, yelling into the void. Gliscor Reverse. Yes. Paldean Wooper. Oh, this is like the fourth one of these I've got, and I'm grateful because I love this card. Vileplume, Hollow. Ooh. Alright, code card. Now, here, I think we're doing pretty good for hits, to be honest. I was a little worried we might be a little hit light but so far it's been pretty good. Anyway, we navigated our way through. We're very fortunate to have people that care about us and were willing to help us. You know, both of our families have helped us, and it's been, I mean, that's about the only way it can happen these days, I believe. If you're renting, it's impossible to save, really, because the rent prices are also insane. Haunter, Punk Helmet, Cerulege, Krokorok, Mischievous, Reverse into Suicune, Hollow. Code card. Yeah, so my wife and I are very fortunate to be in a position ourselves to do this, and also have families who are willing to help us sort of push it over the line. Charmeleon, Milcery, Smeargle, Togedemaru, Jumbo Ice Cream, Gliscor, Eternatus, Oddish, Dugong, Toxtricity. Code card. Anyway, I say all that to say that the next 2 weeks potentially, I will be trying to, maybe not 2 weeks, but I'll be trying to push a lot of uploads forward so they won't be like current. Basically, since I started this channel, everything I've uploaded, I've essentially filmed and edited a couple of days at most before I've actually released it. So if you are watching along every week, expect it to maybe be a little bit maybe off kilter in terms of like what I'm talking about. This one will come out probably a week after maybe more than a week after I've hit 100 subs, so this might be a little bit jilted as well. But yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, there's a lot going on. Grimsley's move, Gliscor, Mamoswine, Cerulege, Milcery, and Mega Heracross EX. Code card. Another thing that's happened, I've finally taken the plunge, and I'll be signing up to EB Games. I have signed up to EB Games Plus to try and get a little bit more of a steady flow of this stuff. Mostly I just wanted to see if I would enjoy this, and I gotta tell you, I really am enjoying the whole process of making videos, putting them out, the daily stuff, at the moment it's 2 times a week with the midweek madnesses and then a weekend video. I'm really enjoying the pace and the whole process of making them, other than having to buy the cards. It's so stressful. Maybe not stressful, but I'm kind of likening it to the housing market, because you go, at the moment, it's a bit of a process of going to all the stores that potentially sell Pokemon cards, asking them if they have any Pokemon cards, and then they say no, which is similar to the housing market in the constant rejection that you face in looking for a house and Pokemon cards. Interesting that I also believe the price has been artificially inflated on both of them. So that's neither here nor there. Don't worry about that. Haunter reverse, Linoon reverse into a Flygon hollow. Oop. Anyway, so I've taken the plunge. EB Games, it's a little bit above what retail price should be, but it's below the crazy secondhand market that also exists. So it's trading a better price for consistency, which I need more of to do what I'm doing here. But like I said before, I initially started doing this just so I would have more of a reason. I would feel more meaning in opening the packs, other than just opening them and getting the admittedly high thrill of pulling a nice card like our friend Dawn over here. I just like to stack meaning on top of meaning. So for me, it's another one of those, and there's other ones as well in me doing this. to be honest. Oh, what have I done? I didn't even realize. I'm a fool. I put this here like this. It should be up like that. I remember thinking, oh, does this not have a little thing that comes out the top here, but it's unfortunate. I mean, it's not like it's been on screen anyway. Alright. Immediately pull it out of place. Very good. Here we go. We're probably a little over halfway through the pack. I think we've done very well through the box. We've done very well, I think. Whatever happens, I'm kind of happy. I might be kind of Harry as well, but I'm happy. Snubble, Apom, Ghastly, Nimble, Huntcrow, Grimsley's Move, Gliscor, Poor Me, Reverse Hollow, Wondrous Patch Reverse Hollow, Moltres Hollow. Got that. So, I got the EB subscription now because it will give me the opportunity to get Ascended Heroes much earlier and start opening that up as soon as I can, which I'm very excited for. That set looks very fun. Which you could say about any of the Mega Evolution sets at this point. I just can't sing the praises enough. The sets themselves are great. The distribution has been awkward, obviously. Wigglytuff, Bronzong, Pormo Reverse, Smeargle Reverse into Empoleon EX. Very nice. And yeah, with Perfect Order after as well. So they basically seem to have been announced, or the releases at least for them in Australia seem to be announced very close together. Maybe I'm thinking that because I think the Perfect Order got released earlier than they expected it to. So maybe that's just in my head. But anyway, I'll be ordering whatever I can off of EB Games, which seems to be fairly limited. So I'll see how we go. I might be able to pick some up for a little bit cheaper here and there, see if Kmart stocks it or not. But to be honest, I really don't like going too far out of my way to get these. It starts to become not very fun if that's how you're going to do it. Oop, there's an EX back there. Zigzagoon, Reverse Hollow, Oricorio EX. Very nice. Yeah, it starts to become not very fun. That's kind of what I was talking about before. You have to go to all the different places. Like, let's say you go to a shopping center, you walk into the Kmart. Oh, do you have any Pokemon packs? No, sorry. Like, oh, that's fine. See you later. And then you do that at maybe the 5 or 6 other places that would sell them in the shopping center. And by the end of it, no, because there's people who are much more interested in getting every single pack that they can get their hands on out there, and they will have already been there. You know, you can't just go on your time and get these cards, which is very unfortunate. And to be honest, I would rather pay a little bit more. I don't want to pay the full secondhand market price, but I would rather pay a little bit more and just get a little bit of a consistent flow. Oh, yes! I haven't got this one, and I've been hoping to get it because it looks beautiful. Genesect. Little code card. Oh, I feel like the hits have been raining in this booster box. The ETBs seem fairly limited, but I guess you've got a difference of like how many hits you can get between 9 packs and 36 packs. There's also a massive price difference. But, oh, sorry. This has been pretty nice. Pretty nice. Not to mention the Dawn SIR. I'm very happy with. Alrighty, let's get these out of the way. So, hopefully I can, as well as that, I'm going to have slightly less money to play with to buy sealed Pokemon cards, being that I will now have a mortgage to pay, which obviously is a good thing, but it's also just going to put a strain on other things here and there, but a strain that we have put ourselves in and want. At the end of the day, we'll own a house, and that'll be nice. Suicune Hollow. But anyway, this has been a bit more of a personal, information video than any other video I've done on here. But that's fine. It's not a bad thing for you guys to know maybe a little bit about me. Mimikyu, Trapinch, Sandile, Dawn, Arcaludon, Lokix, Flygon Reverse, Zacian Reverse, and then a Grimsley's Move. We like those. We like Grimsley's moves. And I'm excited to move into my new house with my wife and my son and set it up the way we like it and really get comfortable. So specific to this channel, I'm excited to figure out the new setup that I'll have. I've had this, backdrop and everything for a little while. I like my lamp. I like lamp. I've had that for a little while, and that's been in it since the beginning, but the booster boxes, I put them in the background. I'm interested to find a new way to not only do like my filming setup for this, set it up a little bit more permanently and more conveniently. I'm not going to show you, but the current way that I'm opening this is a little awkward. I'm sitting in a bit of an awkward way, but it looks better on the camera, I think. Trapinch Reverse, Bramblin Reverse, Ambipom Hollow. There we go. So I'm very interested. If anyone has any ideas, please let me know in the comments, or, just let me know in the comments, to be honest. If you have any ideas for how I should do like a little bit of a setup, I've been holding off because I've known for a little while now that I'll be moving to a new place and I'm going to have a new setup, so I want to wait until then. But I've been meaning to for a long time get the lighting in these videos a lot better, because I'm constantly having to dodge the glare on the cards, which is fine, it is what it is, and I think it's generally okay. But I think I could definitely do a better job lighting all the videos that I put out, and I would like to work much more on that, and basically just the setup and the processes that I do this, so it makes it easier to do the whole thing. Paldean Taurus, Ludicolo, Grimsley's Move, Swinub Reverse, Yampa, Code Card, and Leaf Energy. Gotta love a Yampa. Can't be upset with that. Maybe if you're not a dog person you would be, but if you ain't a dog person, we ain't friends anyway. You can be a cat person, you just also have to be a dog person. Can't understand anyone who doesn't like dogs. Toxel, Lotad, Prinplup, Paldean Taurus, Wondrous Patch, Seviper, Nimble, Blowtorch, Suicune Hollow. There's there. Let's move through. Alright. Gligar, Prinplup, Smeargle, Toxel, Battle Cage, Ludicolo. Oh no, they've fallen over. That's why I need to get rid of them. Paldean Taurus, Yampa Reverse, Duraludon Reverse, Flygon Hollow. Very, very nice. Alright. Put these to the side so they don't topple on me. We have 6 booster packs left. So we're in the final 6. We've just finished 30. 30 packs. So Lombre, Duraludon, Gligar, Prinplup, Mamoswine, Bronzong, Darmanitan, Gloom Reverse, Sacred Charm Reverse, and Zacian Hollow. Code card. Get those out of the way. Let's get the 5th last. Gligar, Zigzagoon, Mischievous, Toxel, Sacred Charm, Linoon, Honchkrow, Charmander Reverse into Bronzor, Reverse, Zacian Hollow again. Oop. Code card. Put these aside. 4 packs left. Here we go. I really want the big golden Charizard. I've got, actually I still need Sharpedo, which I love that card too. It's so vibrant. The colors on the Mega Evolution SIRs and just the illustration rares even. I mean, you go from very vibrant, vivid, colorful ones like a lot of the Mega Evolution SIRs, and then you've got like this Yamper, which is like almost faded looking, but it adds to the card. Like the illustration looks better for that sort of coloring, I think. But there's a real contrast between them. Jumbo Ice Cream, Hormot, code card. Alright, 3rd last pack. Let's see what we can do here. Pretty happy in general with what we've pulled. Charcadet, Murkrow, Lombre, Duraludon, Sacred Charm, Darmanitan, Linoon, Gliscor Reverse, Apom Reverse, Toxtricity, Hollow, code card. We move these out of the way and we'll get through these last 2 packs. And hopefully, we'll find that golden Charizard. I'm not sure. I've had mixed reactions when I pick up really nice cards on this, I feel. I was almost muted in the video back, in the video that I looked back on when I pulled the big Charizard X EX SIR. I was like quiet. But I guess on camera, my hands didn't really show how excited I was. I just went really quiet for a second, was just taking it in. Yeah, that didn't really translate to camera, unfortunately. But then other ones I've sort of gone crazy and then, you know, let it all go. Anyway. Phantasmal Flames is the last one of the booster box. And then stick around, we'll open this single pack of Crown Zenith just to see what we get. Phantasmal Flames. 36th pack of the video. Of course, because it's the last pack, it had to open weird. Couldn't just open normally. Lombre. Piplup. Sorry, I was about to say Piplup. I'm losing my voice. Pawmi. Murkrow, Dizzying Valley, Alcremie, Mamoswine, Ceruledge, into a Gramble, into Sharpedo EX. He's taunting me. He's taunting me. He just heard it. It heard that I wanted the SIR. The desire sensor kicked in and changed the pack. No. So, Mega Sharpedo EX. Very, very, very nice. Alrighty, so that's a whole booster box. Let's run through some of these hits that we've got. We'll run through these EXs first. So we've got Mega Sharpedo EX we just pulled, Oricorio EX, Empoleon EX, Mega Heracross EX, Miss Magius EX, Mega Diancie EX, Charizard X EX, Fire Breather, oh that should have been over there, Fire Breather, Miss Magius EX, which is nice, And then 2 illustration rares and SIRs. Yampa. Beautiful. Grimsley's Move. The Big Dawn SIR. Doesn't it look great? Ludicolo. I'm stoked I got that one. That's a new one for sure. That Paldean Wooper. It's about my 4th one of those, but it's a great card, so I love it. Togedemaru. Pretty sure that's new. We've done quite well. I'll put on the screen what all of this is worth. Everything here. I imagine I would have put a price under each one of them. And then, yeah. I think that'll do it, actually. Maybe I should just do a separate thing for the Crown Zenith. Maybe I'll make a little short. Because a lot of my viewers, I feel, don't watch a lot of, I mean, they can't be. How can I be getting 1,000+ views on a short, and then, yeah, I think at the moment, like, the highest I've got is like 230 odd views on a video, and so that doesn't really go in. So I think more people are watching the shorts. Maybe I should, you know, that'll be a better format for a short that I put out maybe tonight to go with this video. Oh, not tonight, sorry, but when I'm filming this tonight my time. Sorry about that. All right, but I realize that may have been a little bit of a tease, so I'll just do an extra pack of Phantasmal Flames, and maybe that's the one extra. That'll do it. So, one more pack. One pack. What is it? One pack to rule them all. One pack to guide them. Darkness bind them. I used to know that. I used to know that off by heart. Charmeleon, Milcery, Seviper, Cresselia, Dawn, Ludicolo Reverse Holo, Smeagol Reverse Holo, Suicune. You can't win them all, but I'm happy with how we did on the box. That was just a little extra, a little bonus, and we can't expect too much. All right. Yeah, I need to rewatch Lord of the Rings, and I've just tried to quote it, and I've not been able to complete the quote, which is shameful, really. It's my favorite movies of all time, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Fight me if you disagree. Okay, so on that note, when I've threatened, I've challenged everyone to a fight. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, thank you so much for 100 subs. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Yeah, have a great day. Thank you so much.